noticed John Henson, the shot blocker, was backing off just a little bit so as not to be taken on the dribble. Felt very comfortable with that shot.
There's one of the great take it away from you guards ever, Chris Paul, with the slick pick on Tony Snell for a score. It's 5-0 already, Thunder.
Jazz early 4-1. Puck is by Gobert and O'Neal. Mitchell stop and go drive, hangs on a pivot, clears. Here's Royce. Again, stripped from behind. Another turnover. Chris Paul tied up and fouled by Conley at midcourt.
Royce O'Neal got fouled. And just hunting a break and just saw Baisley coming out of it, probably out of his rearview mirror. And once again, he pokes the ball away from Fournier, puts the Thunder in transition just to break the rhythm of the Magic even more.
And Trust folds, who then commits the turnover.
And that's what you want. Coming out of a timeout.
Hanging around, keep shortening the game, and try to steal it at the end. And speaking of steals, Chris Paul and Gilgeous-Alexander gets the lay-in. This is where the veteran savvy of Chris Paul saying,
Long three-pointers lead the long rebound.
Wesley Matthews. Pretty good defense right there. They double-teamed Wesley. He turned it over. Schroeder. An easy one.
That's Chris Paul making it happen for his team. He knew that Wes Matthews had.
He won the slam dunk contest. And I'm telling you, he is really a good athlete.
Alexander guarding Brogdon, coming from behind. Chris Paul to steal.
Well, you at some points have led the league in steals, hands there.
Chris Paul would lead the game in rebounding. He did that in Game 7 in 2012 against Memphis in a series defined by rebounding. The giveaway for the Clippers, their second in a row. The crowd stands as one in the background. Paul George flirts with the defense. Stripped by Chris Paul.
Defended by the much shorter Paul. They're very good friends. Very close friends. I'm sure they've done that a lot. And Paul stood his ground. Knocked it free. He had 4 steals last night.
Was Galera.
Ferguson attacks. He got blocked by JaVale McGee. Thunder got to get back defensively. Paul sticks his hand up like a defensive back, trying to knock away a pass from a quarterback.
And he's just going to continue to get better at that shot. Good deflection by Paul on Pascal.
And he sets it up in transition for the pretty alley-oop to Ferguson. SGA used that left hand. Got it up to the rim. No, Adams couldn't keep the possession alive. Culver now in transition. The Euro step this time. Paul got it cleanly out of bounds and forces the turnover. What a defensive play from Chris Paul.
Melo gets the switch with Paul on a tip. CJ trying to guide it over there. The ball is tipped by Paul, grabbed by the Thunder.
It's human nature, Grant, to have some butterflies. You know, you want to do so well.
There's Paul. He's so good at that.
Quick hands.
1.7 on the clock. Corey Joseph kidding with him. Knows he got caught with his in a bad situation there. Joseph, and he lost it. Kings ball. 9 unanswered. Stolen. Holmes. Here comes Buddy Hield. How good is Chris Paul?
You don't bring the ball over towards him. You keep the ball away from him. Great play by Chris Paul.
It's 11-2 so far. Into Jeremy Graham. Taken away by Paul. And Nikola Jokic takes the foul. And they're 10-1 when they do. Inside. It's taken away. Chris Paul is.
Levine had it poked away by Paul. Now Paul leaks out on the up-ahead pass from Adams and scores in transition. And there is a slight burst here from this Thunder team. Gallo wide open for 3. And the ball got poked away by Paul. Forces another turnover. That's a lot of threes for the Thunder.
A lot of threes between both teams.
There is a steal by Paul, and then he banks it off the leg of Allen out of bounds. And gives him a slight high five there to say, that, you know, No harm there, just a basketball play.
You know who used to do this all the time was Karl Malone. And he would do it, and he would hit it off a painful part. And he wouldn't look at you.
Slow down this Dallas offense. That's just a really hard shot. Marjanovic had it taken away by Paul, then commits the foul.
You got to remember, John Wick, the three, that's Boban. He's got that kind of skills, but watch the little man. Just wait for you to bring it down.
Knocked it aside. Westbrook. Oh, Westbrook lost the dribble, but recovers. And loses it. Turns it over. There's Paul over Diallo, and he stuffs.
He pulls out that mixed bag of tricks. And this time it was that floater in the lane that we got so accustomed to seeing.
Chris Paul ambushes. Marcus All says, welcome back. Paul's in the open floor. They're going to lead 4-0.
And we talked about that as one of the keys, turning this team over.
3 out of 13. Paul with another steal. Another tight game. 3-point Thunder lead. Paul into Vucevic on the mismatch, but Paul somehow pulled the chair out and sweeps around and takes it away.
Hawks running a lot of high screen and roll. There's Chris Paul on the steal.
Oh, Deacon on Deacon thievery.
You got to get up in him. I mean, he shot, that must be his fourth, Grant.
Barnes turned it over, tried to do too much. 71-60.
Thunder created a little distance here in the third. Ayton's pass got picked off by Paul. Great read on defense.
Into Tatum. Paul comes up to defend him. Clock is your friend. Tatum. Oh, another turnover. Up to Paul.
A couple plays ago by CP3.
Mills hedged out by Paul. Thunder got it down to single digits. Almost a steal there as Paul knocks it away. Aldridge a heave well behind the three-point line. And with 1.8 seconds left, that is essentially a 24-second violation.
Strong. Picked up by Drew. Zion on the spin.
Chris Paul.
Turnover.
Chris Paul doing Chris Paul things, though.
Yeah, but
Paul just below the free throw line, going to be a little short on that. As DeRozan came out to help out defensively. As Paul knocks it free, can the Thunder keep it from going out of bounds? SGA does.
The Bulls can take advantage. Levine try to walk into one. Dribble drive. Back out. Stolen by Chris Paul.